Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our podcast. My name is Anna, and I'm really excited today. We're talking about hobbies, something that makes life fun and interesting. Hobbies let us explore what we love, relax, and sometimes even learn new skills. Hi, Anna, and hello to all our listeners. Hobbies are amazing because they give us a chance to express ourselves. They can be relaxing, creative, active, or even challenging. Everyone has something that makes them excited or happy. Exactly. Some people like reading, some like sports, and others enjoy music or arts. Hobbies can also help us connect with others who share the same interests. That's right. Today, we're going to share our personal hobbies, favorite hobbies, cultural differences, hobby tips, funny or interesting hobby stories, and our conclusion. I can't wait. I love talking about hobbies because everyone's story is unique and inspiring. Me too! Let's start by sharing our personal hobbies and how we got into them.
So, Lily, what are your hobbies? How did you start them?
Well, I love playing guitar. I started when I was a teenager. At first, it was difficult because my fingers hurt and I couldn't play simple chords, but I kept practicing. Slowly, I could play my favorite songs. Playing guitar relaxes me and helps me express my feelings. That's wonderful. For me, I enjoy painting. I started as a child, just doodling in my notebook. Over time, I tried watercolor and acrylic. Painting helps me focus and forget about stress. It also makes me happy to create something unique. That's great! Do you also paint for fun, or do you show your paintings to others? Mostly for fun, but sometimes I give paintings to friends as gifts. It feels good when someone appreciates my work. How about you? Do you play guitar for yourself or in front of others? Both. Sometimes I just play alone to relax. Other times I perform for friends or family. Their reactions make me feel proud and motivated to improve. I totally understand. Hobbies can be personal, but sharing them brings a different kind of joy. Exactly. They give you personal satisfaction, but also opportunities to connect with others. Let's talk about favorite hobbies. Anna, if you had to pick one hobby that you love the most, what would it be? That's tough, but I think painting is my favorite. When I paint, I can express my emotions and creativity. I love mixing colors and trying different styles. It feels like I'm telling a story without words. That's beautiful. For me, playing guitar is my favorite. It relaxes me after a busy day. I love learning new songs and experimenting with melodies. It's also fun to improvise and create music from my own ideas. I also enjoy reading books in my free time. It's like traveling to another world without leaving home. Some books teach me skills, some inspire me, and others just entertain me. Yes, hobbies can be so versatile. Some people like sports, like swimming or running. Others like making crafts, cooking, or even gardening. And hobbies can change over time. What you loved as a child may not be your favorite now. And that's okay. It's all about what brings joy at the moment. Exactly. Hobbies reflect our personalities and moods. They help us feel balanced and happy.
Hobbies can also differ depending on culture or community. Lily, have you noticed that?
Yes. For example, in Japan, many people enjoy calligraphy and tea ceremony as hobbies. They are calm and focused activities. In my country, people might prefer team sports or online gaming. It's interesting to see the differences.
I've noticed that too. In Italy, people enjoy cooking and baking as a hobby. Families often cook together on weekends. In contrast, in some countries, people might do yoga or hiking more often.
Exactly. Even hobbies like reading vary. Some cultures read a lot of classic literature, while others enjoy comics or graphic novels.
Hobbies also create communities. People join clubs or groups based on common interests, like music bands, art workshops, or sports teams. It's a great way to meet friends.
And learning about hobbies in different cultures can inspire you to try something new. For example, I started practicing origami after learning about it in Japan.
That's a great example. Hobbies can be both fun and educational. Let's share tips for enjoying hobbies. First tip, choose something you genuinely enjoy, not what others expect you to like. Good tip. Another, don't worry about being perfect. Hobbies are for fun and growth. Mistakes are part of learning. Absolutely. Another tip, dedicate regular time to your hobby. Even 15 to 30 minutes a day makes a difference. True. I also recommend sharing your hobby with others. It's motivating and fun to see their reactions. And don't be afraid to try new hobbies. You might discover a talent you never knew you had. Keep your hobby space organized. It makes practicing or creating more enjoyable. Lastly, enjoy the process. Don't rush results. Hobbies are about the journey, not the outcome. Time for funny stories. I once tried pottery. I thought I would make a beautiful vase. It ended up looking like a weird blob. I laughed so much, but I kept it as a memory.
That's funny. I tried baking cookies once. I didn't follow the recipe correctly, and the cookies burned and stuck together. But my family still ate them and said they were unique.
Hobbies often come with surprises like that. I remember painting with a friend who accidentally spilled water on my canvas. Instead of getting mad, we turned it into a creative effect.
I had a funny moment in a music class. I was practicing guitar in front of my friends and missed a chord completely. Everyone laughed, including me.
Those little mistakes are what make hobbies memorable. They teach us not to take ourselves too seriously.
Exactly. Funny moments and accidents often become the stories we love telling later.
Let's talk about the health benefits of hobbies. Many people don't realize that hobbies can actually improve both mental and physical health. Yes! For example, when you play a musical instrument, paint, or read, your brain relaxes and stress levels drop. It's almost like a kind of meditation. Exactly! Hobbies like gardening or walking outdoors give you light exercise and fresh air. That's great for your body and mind. And hobbies help reduce anxiety. When you focus on something you enjoy, your worries fade away for a while. Plus, hobbies boost creativity and problem solving. They keep your brain active and flexible. Right. It's not just entertainment. Hobbies are good for your overall well-being. Speaking of new hobbies, let's talk about modern trends. What's becoming popular these days?
I've noticed people love DIY crafts and home projects. Social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram make these hobbies go viral. True. Also, fitness hobbies like yoga, dance, or home workouts have become very popular, especially after the pandemic. Another trend is eco-friendly hobbies, like upcycling old clothes, gardening, or making natural products. And don't forget travel blogging or vlogging, people turning their adventures into a hobby and sometimes even into a career. Yes, hobbies keep evolving with society, and that makes them even more exciting. That brings us to another point, turning hobbies into careers. Do you think it's possible? Absolutely. Many people start small, like selling handmade crafts online, teaching music lessons, or creating digital content. Right. If you're passionate and consistent, a hobby can become a side income or even a full-time job. But it's also important to be careful. Sometimes turning a hobby into work can add pressure and reduce the fun. True, the key is to keep the passion alive, even when it becomes professional. Exactly. A hobby-turned-career should still bring joy, not just money. We've shared a lot today about hobbies, our personal stories, tips, health benefits, technology, and even careers. Now we'd love to hear from our listeners. What are your hobbies? How do they make your life better? You can share with us through comments or messages. Maybe we'll read some of your stories in a future episode. Hobbies make life brighter, healthier, and more connected. So don't forget to spend time doing what you love. Thank you so much for listening today. And remember, keep exploring, keep creating, and keep enjoying your hobbies. See you next time.
technology has also changed how we experience hobbies.
Definitely. Now people use apps and online platforms to learn hobbies, like YouTube tutorials for painting or apps to learn guitar. Online communities also make it easy to share your progress and get feedback. For example, posting artwork or music online. Yes, and some hobbies are completely digital, like photography with smartphones, video editing, or even gaming. That's true. Technology has opened up new hobbies that didn't exist before. But I think it's important to balance screen-based hobbies with offline ones too. It keeps life more balanced.